Good morning. I want to talk to you about these lion gate energies that are just bumping in. What I have noticed is that wherever there is resistance in the body to walking in your own power, to owning all that you are, is where this energy is butting up against. I woke up this morning and my left side was just a hot mess. I had a headache here, my teeth were aching, and then it just continued down the line, including the muscle in my thigh was really hurting. And so when I sat with it this morning, I said, what is this? And I know that teeth are programming, okay? So when your teeth ache, it's very much that there's programming that's trying to shift. And so sometimes it just feels like the teeth just really ache, and you can even think you have a cavity for a time. But then it will settle. It will settle. So it's not the same as having a cavity. And so when I asked for it, I said, well, what is this? What is this pain on the left side, this feminine side? And they said to me, it's your resistance. And, I sat with that and I'm like, where am I in resistance? And the place where I'm personally in resistance is in that walking in your power. It's in the fear of being attacked, of people thinking there's something wrong with you, or that people think you're dark, or that you're not doing good work. And all of those things are just subject to someone else's story, someone else's opinion. But I think that we've had lifetimes of that. And it's conditioned us to walk really small and not completely walk in our power. And so I sat with that for a couple hours this morning, of the lifetimes of just being traumatized, of having to hide, of having to play small, and very much the energy of no more. I don't want to do that anymore. But I had to talk to my body. I had to talk on a cellular level and say, it's okay. We don't have to continue doing this. We don't have to play small. We can actually be exactly who we are. And with that, it doesn't mean that we take on the world. Because sometimes what happens is when we go, okay, I'm going to walk in my full presence, we also then butt up against this feeling of like responsibility, of I don't want to be responsible for everybody. And that's where the allowing piece comes in. Because we have to allow each person to have their own experience, and the only one that we're responsible for is ourselves. And honestly, that's enough. That's enough. So I want you to sit wherever you're having the body pains, wherever there is resistance within you, and find out what the message is. And it seems to be really hitting people differently, but there's a lot going on with the hips, with the legs. My husband was on the beach last night, and out of nowhere, his calf muscle just seized up and he's limping today. And he's like, what is this? I didn't do anything. And I'm like, where's your resistance? What is the message that's there? Because what it is these areas of where you're experiencing pain, or where the energy cannot flow through with ease because there is a blockage. So this Lion's Gate is no joke. It is no joke. It is shifting everything and changing everything with us. And how much? Honestly, it just depends on who we are and how far we're willing to go. So the more that someone is saying, I am going to be this person in complete alignment, I'm going to embody all that I am, the more that this is just nailing us, right? And sometimes the human is in one state of mind and spirit is in another. And understand, spirit cannot override the human. I mean, think about just with food. You could get the whispers of, don't eat that. Like, that's really not good for you. And then your tongue is like, nah, that tastes good. I'm going to do it anyway. The human in this realm has free will and is more powerful in many ways than the soul. So in the embodiment process, we are giving the soul greater autonomy, greater ability to work through us, to co-create with us. And in order to do that, we have to kind of take that human and go, you can't be in charge anymore, because while, yeah, you can operate this realm relatively well, this realm is changing, and it's changing into a higher dimensional one, in which requires spirit to help us navigate it properly. But it is interesting because many people think, oh, well, you know what? My soul's just going to take care of it for me. My soul's going to move these people out. My soul is going to do this. My soul is going to do that. No, it's not. Not unless you're giving it 100% complete permission to do that. And I recommend that. I recommend saying to your soul, come what may, help me, change me, move people away, move people towards me. Show me where I am the biggest problem. But you have to be really brave to do that. And you can't just expect spirit to do it for you without your full permission. So that's another way to look at your resistance. Where are you not giving full permission to be assisted, to be changed, to be moved? All right, everybody. These Lion Gate energies are just getting stronger. They're just getting stronger. And we are in it. And as much as it is a lot, it's also really, really exciting. Take care.